When news broke that Robert Redford had passed away, Lola Van Wagenen, his first wife and the mother of his 4 children, felt the weight of a lifetime of memories flooding back. Their story began in the early 1960s, long before Redford became a household name, when both were young and building lives rooted in love, hope, and shared dreams. Although their marriage ended in 1985, the bond forged during those decades, the raising of children, the struggles, the triumphs, and the quiet moments, never truly faded. In her heartfelt tribute, Lola spoke not only as his former partner, but as someone who had witnessed firsthand the foundation of the man before the fame and accolades. She described Robert as a dreamer, a thinker, and above all, a deeply complex soul who believed in purpose beyond himself. She remembered him as a husband who once shared the joys and uncertainties of youth with her, and as the father of their 4 children, James, Shauna, Amy, and Scott, whose brief life left an indelible mark on both parents. Lola reflected on the early years when Robert struggled to find his footing as an actor, taking small television roles and odd jobs. She recalled how determination and creativity were his guiding lights, qualities that later propelled him into becoming one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. To her, however, his identity was never fully defined by the screen. He was, first and foremost, a man who carried both tenderness and restlessness, a duality that shaped their journey together. In her tribute, Lola also highlighted Robert's lifelong commitment to environmental and social causes. She spoke of how proud she was to see him build Sundance into not just a festival, but a movement, giving voice to independent filmmakers and using his platform to champion justice and sustainability. Even in their years apart, she admired his relentless pursuit of leaving the world better than he found it. For Lola, the memories were not only grand moments of public life, but also the private recollections, the quiet evenings with their children, the laughter during road trips, and the challenges that tested their bond. Though life carried them in different directions, she acknowledged that their shared past had always been a part of who they both became. Her words carried a tone of bittersweet farewell. She grieved with their children and grandchildren, recognizing the immeasurable loss they faced. She honored the man they had loved in different ways, some as a father, some as a grandfather, and she, as the woman who once walked beside him in the formative years of his remarkable journey. Closing her tribute, Lola expressed gratitude. Gratitude for the years they had, for the family they built together, and for the lessons learned through both joy and hardship. She acknowledged the ache of saying goodbye, but also the comfort in knowing that Robert's spirit lives on, in his children, in his films, in his activism, and in the millions of people he inspired across the world. For Lola Van Wagenen, this was not just the passing of a legendary actor. It was the farewell of someone who had shaped her life in ways words can only partly capture. Her tribute stood as a reminder that behind every public figure lies a deeply human story of love, family, and connection that endures even beyond death. Robert Redford's passing leaves behind not only a legacy of film and activism, but also a deeply personal story of love, family, and the people who knew him best. Lola Van Wagenen's heartfelt words remind us that behind every legend is a human being who touched lives in ways far beyond the spotlight. Thank you for watching. If this tribute moved you, please give this video a like, share with others, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring life stories and heartfelt tributes. Until next time, may we honor the legacies of those who came before us by carrying forward their spirit of love, hope, and resilience.